So I thought I'd start this video off with that funny little clip from Darian. She made it last week, and I was trying to fit it in to another video, and honestly completely forgot to add it before I made that video. So hope y'all got a kick out of that right at the beginning of this video. That was cute. She's super creative, TikTok and all those things. So had to add that. So look, today's video right now I've been wanting to do for a while because it's the whole reason gardeners garden, and that's to do a harvest. So it's time. I've got a bunch of plants that I want to maybe harvest a little bit early on some of the vegetables, but when you harvest, you're obviously taking the vegetable from the plant, which will then free up the energy the plant's using to ripen or grow that vegetable, and will produce more flowers, which will then produce more fruit or vegetables here in the next couple months or so, before the real hot, the heat of summer really kicks in. So I'm excited. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I thought, you know, it's time. So it's a beautiful day. Finally don't have any rain here in the Houston area, so we're gonna get after it. So let's go. All right, so I'm gonna start with this habanero plant. As you can see, there is a ton of fruit on this one little plant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the biggest ones off, and I'm going to try to finish ripening them in a windowsill. Just going to go ahead and cut off the big ones. I think that's good for this little plant right here. I could probably take these off, but I'm gonna let those go because you can see how big the ones I took off are. And 2, 4, 6. We got 9 good size habaneros here. Not sure what I'm gonna do with these because I'm not really into super spicy peppers, but I'm sure somebody on the street will like these. So off to a good start. Okay, so when I saw this next vegetable in the magazine, I had to buy it. Never heard of them before, but it's a purple jalapeno. Super excited. Wasn't sure if they were going to grow, but I know this isn't part of the harvest, but this is great. Look, right here. They're starting to grow. Purple jalapenos. We got them popping in, little baby ones everywhere here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. I don't know, but either way, it's cool. So that will be an update for down the road. But let's get back to the harvest. If you remember last week or the week before last, I posted on the Instagram page a bell pepper, and I showed the stages before I threw it into spaghetti sauce. That same plant now has these. Look at how big that is. So I'm going to take both of these off of here. If these would work. Look at that. I love it. And I'm going to leave this one just to let it continue getting a little bigger. So next week that will come off. And then if you look right behind, the exact same type of plant. Look at these. We got 6 right here in this one shot. So I'm going to take this one right here off and then leave all the other ones. It's a good size, small little bell pepper. So we're off to a good start so far. 2 big bell peppers. Okay, in the same raised bed, I also have, you can see how many peppers are on this plant. It's weighing it over. So even if it's too early to really, when I really should be harvesting some of these, I'm gonna just do it because, I mean, we're talking 3 to 4, 5-inch peppers here. Right now I'm also growing pickling cucumbers, specifically for pickling. So what I want to do is ripen these up, dry them out, and then I'm going to stick a couple of these in jars of pickles and try to make my own hot pickles. Figure why not? let's have fun. If I'm gardening, why not try to actually do something kind of fun with everything instead of just, you know, cutting it up and eating it. Let's do something different. So that's my plan for these. And that is really sharp. So now if you look at the plant, I took off quite a few of the big peppers. And see, I'm still seeing them while I'm talking. I don't think I took off any peppers that were under 3 inches. Probably, honestly, not even under 4 inches. But look at all these. They're all ready to go. And that's going to do nothing but give more growing power to this. By taking off all this fruit, and I keep saying fruit even though these are vegetables, but that's kind of what it's called while they're on the plant. By taking off all this fruit, this little one here is going to now have a lot more energy being dedicated to it to grow it along with all these flowers up here. And here in a couple, see, there's another big one right there. And here in a few days, this whole plant will be full of nothing but flowers to make up for all the peppers that we took off. So yeah, let's keep going. So as you can hear, the neighbor's dog's not happy that we're out here doing this, but it's all right. It's just part of being in the backyard. So if you look over here, I've got my snow peas, and you can see they're well over 6 foot tall. And we've also got green beans right here. So we're gonna start on the green beans, and then we'll move up the snow peas here, harvesting what we can. So here we go. I mean, look how big these green beans are. Now, they're probably the wrong color. I probably should let them stay on a little bit longer, but I want these plants to keep producing and growing. Okay, so for those of you that watch a lot of the gardening channels on YouTube, one of the guys that I really like is James Prigioni out of New Jersey. Coming from you from New Jersey. It's just funny how he talks. He always likes to take stuff off the vine right there in front of you and eat it. So one of the things he did last year were the snow peas. I've been wanting to do this, so right here. And there's a wasp literally right below me, so that's not a, I hope it stays right where it is. But I've been wanting to try this, so here we go. Snow peas right off the vine. And the camera girl's freaking out because of that wasp. Pretty good, actually. I'm not gonna eat all the shell. I'm gonna put that in the compost pile. But very good, very earthy, very snow peasy, if that's a word. Highly recommended. And yes, the camera girl wants to try it. So let's get her one. And his channel is actually called James Prigioni, the gardening channel, or on the gardening channel. That guy's full of energy, a lot of fun. You can't help but smile watching him and his love for growing. It's infectious, for sure. All right. This is for the camera girl. That's your payment. All right, on to the next. Okay, so she liked them. She said they tasted kind of sour. Not sure where that comes from, but she has weird taste buds, so it's all good. Grow your own vegetable, try it with your kids, grandkids, whoever, right there off the vine. I'm telling you, it's amazing. So here's what we're gonna do. I wanna try to see what these carrots are doing. So these taller, darker carrots have been in the ground since early February. They've got really thick, good good base. So I want to pull a couple of these out and see what we have going here. All of these other ones are all the different colored varieties, types of carrots, and they're not ready yet. And if you hear behind me, the neighbor behind me is weed eating. So yeah, it's just the way it is. So let's go ahead and get in here and get one out. So here's what you're looking for. You come in here? Mm-hmm. No, you need to come in here. So just like Bugs Bunny, he's always looking for the carrots popping up. Can you come in here?
It's in.
You can see the carrot right there in the ground?
Yeah.
That's what you're looking for. That carrot, I believe, again, I'm not an expert, but I'm pretty sure that's the one we want to take out. So let's see what we got going here. I think we're going to have a good one here. Look at that. Look at that coming up. And
Whoa.
it branched into two. Look at that.
That's weird.
It's like a dancing guy. How crazy is that? But that just goes to show you, carrots aren't like what you see in the stores all the time. Those are all in farms and greenhouses. This is real. This carrot just decided to want to go dancing. So that's cool. Let's pull another one. And there's a little baby. It's a little baby. Oh, got one poking up out of the ground. No, little one. That's all right. What this is showing me is that most of these still need to continue growing in the ground, getting the water, and then they'll be ready to go for real, probably a couple weeks. I'll go ahead and pull out all the old ones. So we're over here to these long green cucumbers. I mean, look at that thing. I'm gonna go ahead and take this one off, and I didn't know this about cucumbers, but it is covered in spikes, and they hurt. So I was warned to use gloves with handling these, and I didn't bring my gloves. So Mom, I didn't listen to you. I'm sorry. But look at that. That big old cucumber. Now I could have left that on there and let it go a little bit longer, but again, we've got a good sized one there. Good sized one here, the little goofy end. And all these other little baby cucumbers that are ready to grow, that are ready to go. Oh, here's a big one. Look at that. And a monster right here. Holy crap. Look how big that is. That's like 8 inches, 9 inches. So by freeing these up, by taking these off these vines, it's going to help these vines continue to push north, push up, and keep producing more cucumbers. So yeah, let's keep rolling. Okay, so now we're over here to some of the container peppers. Now, if you've noticed, I've been doing a lot of peppers because peppers grow really fast. They're good early spring, mid-spring, into the summer. Obviously, really good with the heat into summer. So, yeah, that's why everything's pretty much been peppers right now. Now, I did want to show something that I find really funny. Tell me how a weed gets all the way up here into this pot. This is just a weed, and the way it got up here is spores in the air. So you could have the best soil in the world. I'm 3 foot up off the ground, and weeds still find a way. So just remember, if you're getting weeds, it doesn't mean you have bad soil. It doesn't mean, you know, anything. It could be birds bringing stuff, or it could be just the spores in the air. They find good soil, and they root themselves in, and you just got to pick them out. So, all right, this is a sweet pepper, a sweet banana pepper plant. This is a 2-year-old plant. This is its 2nd year growing for me. Now, this was not a seed. I actually got this plant from Lowe's. But I mean, look how big that is. Sweet, tasty banana peppers right here. This plant just produces and produces. So it doesn't have a lot right now, but it has enough to where I want to go ahead and help it out. And I've got to restake this. This is
This is no bueno here. But we're gonna go ahead and take it off, because if the camera girl will stand up, you can see all these baby peppers up top here. I mean, look at all these peppers. This plant is going to explode as soon as we get some good, solid, consistent heat. I mean, it's already exploding, honestly. So yeah. Now the last plant we're gonna do is this jalapeno plant. This is these I actually grew from seed last year, so this is its second year producing, and this is gonna take me a while to get everything off, because we've got good size 2-inch jalapenos here, and these are hot. Tried them last year, made some bacon wrapped stuffed jalapenos, and to say that these things are good is an absolute understatement. And again, just from seeds. I didn't go buy these. I actually grew them from seed. That's it for now. This is my first harvest video, so I'm sorry if it's a little choppy and all over the place, but again, I said I wasn't gonna do a lot of crazy editing other than just making it flow a little better. But that's it. So we'll go tally up we'll go over and tally up what we got. Let's go. Okay, so I said we were done after the jalapeno plant, but I completely forgot about this sweet pepper plant. And look at these. In the exact same seed packets, we have green peppers grown with purple peppers. Now this pepper's tiny, it's not big. I mean, maybe just a little bigger than a golf ball. But I'm gonna go ahead and take it off just to free up what it's doing. But look how pretty that is. It's like a, I don't even know what, lilac? Violet? What do you think?
Violet.
Such a beautiful, beautiful pepper. And got another one growing right there, but I'm gonna let that one go because look at that right there behind it. Look how big that is.
Wing.
And all through here, there are peppers all through this plant. Now, these were from seed also. They did nothing last year, and as soon as they came out of dormancy a couple months ago, you could see what it's doing. So just remember to give your plants time to do its thing. Some are really fast, some are really slow, but just let them do their thing and they will produce in God's time. So now we're done. Let's go tally everything up. Okay, so I just did my first harvest ever on a garden, not just a single plant or another plant, but on the whole garden. And I've been wanting to do this next part since I saw the people on YouTube laying out their harvests, mainly James Prigioni. He does harvests like a champ, and he has acres of an entire food forest. So yeah, I don't have that, and it's just too much. So, but what I'm about to do here is something I've been wanting to do. So I'm gonna nerd out a little bit. Hope y'all are okay with it, because that's who I am. So this was my first harvest, and it might not seem like a lot, but there's a lot of work in this, and there's a lot of passion, and there's a lot of love, and I am super excited to have all this. So again, just to recap, we got cayenne peppers, habanero peppers, green beans, jalapenos, snow peas, banana peppers. Basically, these are bell peppers. This beautiful, I don't even want to eat this, that is so pretty. I don't know if the camera's picking up just how pretty that purple is, but man, that is just gorgeous. Look at these cucumbers. And then carrots. I love carrots. So when I have the big harvest of carrots, yeah, I'm gonna nerd out. So, but hey, again, be proud of your passion. If planting and growing is something that you enjoy doing, then share it, love it. Don't be ashamed of it. I'm 43 and I've just found this and I love it. I can't ask for anything more. I can't ask for a better hobby that I can do with my daughter, with her behind the camera, or
friends or anybody really. I just really enjoy doing this. Hey, if y'all liked the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video, follow me on Facebook and Instagram, Down Home Backyard Gardening, and until next time, that's all I got.